Welcome you back here to the Blue Couches today with another great guest today. Returning to the couches, Tony Peronal. It's nice to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're with the Northwest PA Public Relations Society of America, the PRSA, and of course it is National Women's Month, so you've got a big panel coming up a little bit later this month.
We do. We did this actually for the first time last year, and it was so successful that we've decided to make it an annual event. But it's March 27. This year it's going to be at Erie Homes for Children and Adults at East 27th in their boardroom at noon. We're again going to do it as a lunch and learn, and yeah, we have a great panel put together. Your colleague Tracy Tudip she's going to reprise her role. She moderated last year. She's coming back to do it this year.
So is it are your guests speaking, or first of all, who's part of the panel?
Well, the panel it's a panel. I do a brief introduction, and then I'll sit down and shut up and turn it over to Tracy. And our panelists are Elise Michaud, who has been working as Director of Marketing and Communications at Erie Community College, Maureen Rizzo, who is the Director of Development at Brevalier Village, and Sarah Grabsky, who is Social Media and Digital Content Manager at Gannon.
Okay,
so
great.
It's a really talented and diverse panel, and they'll talk about their respective careers, challenges they've met in particular as women, and it tends to be a kind of a freewheeling conversation. And a couple of, I believe a couple of our panelists from last year are going to be part of the audience this year. They've already registered. So who
is your target audience?
Well, the target audience basically is communication professionals in Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. And so we have, they're all marketing communication professionals, so it should be of particular interest to anyone working in the field. But I have to tell you, the Women's History Month, and that's why we deliberately do it as a women's leadership panel, kind of stretches outside those boundaries. We have people from various fields who are interested in attending. It's
just a great time for people, women in particular, to get together and to talk about some of the challenges of their field, or maybe what they've learned, and to pass it on, some great insights. Sometimes we have more in common than we realize.
Right. And the interesting thing, when I started teaching classes in public relations a long time ago, I joke, your earlier guest Tammy Roach is a former student.
Is that right?
And I said to someone, I had her in class a couple years ago and it got laughs. But when I started teaching, women were described as a new majority in public relations.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago. Today, women make up about 70% of the field. So if any professional organization is going to do something specific to women, I think it's appropriate for us to do it.
Yeah, I follow Molly McPherson on TikTok, and she's in crisis PR, and I find it so interesting, her take on a lot of things that are happening in the news and how it's handled. So this is the information. You have to register for this, I would imagine. There's a website there.
Yeah, you can go to our website, which is prsanwpa.org. Click on events and it'll take you right to the link. So that's the easiest way to register. And I would encourage people to do it, because even though it's a March 27 event, we have to cap attendance at 24, and we've probably only got 5 or 6 open seats right now.
Okay, so get right on that. On a side note, I'd like to congratulate you. I know that your son was honored through the Mill Creek Police Department
thank you.
for heroic actions. So congratulations. It must make you so proud as a dad.
His mother and I are very proud of him. He does not like to talk about himself or what he does, and so I guess when a reporter knows you, they throw the dad on camera. But yeah, his mother and I we were. It was a pleasure to attend that event. He had a lot of his coworkers there.
It's really nice.
It was a great thing. I appreciate you acknowledging that.
Yeah, congratulations. Pass that along to him from all of us too. It's great to see you, Tony. Thanks.
Great to see you.
We're going to send it over to John to see what